Hello, this is Zedis. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing our uncleared 2020 levels. We're starting off with Super Mario Bros. 1. I did do one in each style. I'm trying to stick to that because I do like that. This one is, I start with this one not because it's Super Mario Bros. 1, but because it's, I think, the best level that I got this time around. This is, fairly clever little boss avoidance level. You know, a bit of an auto scroll. We're going up on the seesaw, and we just have to avoid Boom Boom, who has a muncher on his head, so I cannot attack him. There is a bit of RNG in this. Boom Boom does move around a little. There's a little bit of RNG in his movement. He'll generally chase you, but sometimes he will stop and jump. We're waiting for his weight to bring the other side up. He is heavier than I am, so he brings the other side up when he's on the full, or the edge. And then I just have to jump back and forth. This goes on just long enough. It's not like over long. It does get a little thinner as we go up, so it's a little harder to avoid him. Yeah, look, he stopped and slid right there. Yeah, it gets a little tighter, it gets a little quicker, and then watch how close this is. I almost caught that muncher in the butt. After that, we have basically another boss fight with the same setup, but it's a classic hit the on-off switches on the opposite side of the room. It moves a muncher over to the right, and it's gonna kill a Goomba to give me a key. Maybe he could have shortened this a little, but it's not bad. I also left a comment where I basically asked, you know, I said, I like it, but I could have maybe used a checkpoint at this boss fight. It's okay. Yeah, like I should have let him away from the door a little more. We will the next time make sure he's further. Actually, we'll get the key and jump right in the door, I guess. There is some stuff after that fight. I honestly think he could have cut this part. It's pretty pointless, but it's not bad, you know. We have to drop the muncher on this Wiggler's head, and it will kill him. If you drop it on his butt, it apparently doesn't kill him. So we have to wait for just his head. And that's the level. Yeah, it's pretty decent. It did take me more lives than I showed. That Boom Boom avoidance thing, you know, the first section did kill me, you know, a moderate amount of times. But it wasn't like outrageous, you know, it wasn't like obnoxiously hard. You know, if you have a level that's obnoxiously hard, that might be okay if it's fun. But you know, it's not tedious. That would be tedious if it were a little harder. Like, say you put 2 munchers on Boom Boom's head or made it a big Boom Boom. But yeah, I like that level. That was pretty good. We're going to go right to the 3D World level. I actually recorded a different 3D World level, but it froze in the middle. I don't know if sometimes I might have kicked my computer or I don't know. Who knows what happens. It was a very difficult level, but mostly because it was just hot garbage. It would have probably been fun to watch, but it was a lot of hidden block crap, so I don't regret it too much. This one is almost too easy. I maybe should have even gotten a second level to another level to record. You'll notice that this video is a little shorter than normal by quite a bit, actually. But I like the 5 levels format, so maybe it'll help more people watch. I don't know. So yeah, I missed this pipe the first time. So here's what happens when you get on top of it. You ride this thwomp over, and he's just going, and then there's some stuff, and I'm like, oh, maybe I was supposed to follow that thwomp, and then there's a bunch of other stuff. If I had held jump when I hit that bullet, I might have survived, but I'm like, I'm thinking, you know, what would happen if I just stayed on the 4th thwomp? And that's all you have to do, apparently. I don't know what this person was thinking. I don't think this one had gotten played that much. This little pipe jump thing is not super hard. I did miss it the first time. It's just a timing thing. So yeah, I'm just cowering on top of the swamp, and I'm like, how far is he gonna take me? How far is he gonna take me? Spoiler alert, I actually did look in the level viewer just to see if that would work. And I like that he has this big sign that says epic. Like, not really, it wasn't that epic. Pretty easy, I don't know. I start over so I can leave a comment. And I just leave it right there. I actually tried to get to that thwomp, and I died a few times. I'm like, why am I even... No one's going to see it there. People are more likely to see it at the beginning anyway. So as I get to the 4th thwomp and just ride them all the way. Yeah, that's an expert level, and probably not even that. But yeah, I'm just a little bit of tech, so... 3rd level is Super Mario World. This is a almost classic bad level. The multiplayer level that would not work in multiplayer whatsoever. First of all, you're starting off with a shell jump. I am not sure whether... I haven't played multiplayer for a while. I can't remember if those enemies will even return. If somebody messed up the first shell jump, is the level just broken? I think they reappear. But yeah, and then you have to fight with 4 people on doing the shell jump. And then the guy who gets in here, he does hit a P-switch, which will allow the final players to go up. That builds like a staircase, basically. This stuff is... after that, you know, if you did the shell jump, you have a good head start. But this part is fairly basic. Multiplayer level, you see the 4 levels. Look at the Boom Boom stuck with the spring. I like that. Hopefully the guy in the 3rd, I don't know if that happens every time because I actually took the first pipe. So you get to this part and you have to ride this spike ball. This is hard, and I boot it because it doesn't in any way work as a multiplayer level. It's just stupid. It's so hard. This is so hard to do. It probably took like 4 tries, but eventually I got it, and I probably traveled a little ways at one point. But yeah, it's just a timing thing. It's not that bad. There's a little more after that. Yeah, what's the point of this? What's the point of any of this? This is so garbage. Then I'm like, okay, I hope that's the right way. I mean, obviously the pipes are where... Doesn't even give you a 1-up. Garbage level. I'm like unbelievably bad design there. I mean, it wasn't like super hard. It only took me like 5 minutes to beat, but yeah, I probably had to try that. Yeah, and then you're playing a multiplayer, you die on that spike ball section after waiting to get there, and then you have to go all the way back and do all that stupid garbage again. It's such a bad level. Unbelievably bad. The next level is the Super Mario Brothers 3 level. Yeah, we're already on level 4. This is how quick things are going. This one had by far the most tries, and you're probably going to be able to pinpoint why this is so hard right away. Not right away, but like pretty quick in this level. He really starts to spam enemies. You definitely want to kill that Magic Koopa if you can at the beginning. So right here, it's fine. And here we're starting to get a lot. Kaizo Block, I guess it's a free guy, which is cute, but he puts it in like the worst position. You're gonna hit it. Now you see Spikes and Hammer Brothers at the same time, and you're trying to dodge both. That is a progressive. It is a progressive power-up. You get Tanuki Leaf, Raccoon Mario, which is nice. And I actually, like, if I didn't get that out, I would restart it a lot. Look at how much, there's a wrench, there's a laser, look how much garbage. Guys shooting rockets down there. Fireball, Potaboos. There's just so much shit in this level. It's just ridiculous. This is actually going towards the end. There's a lot of stuff over here. This isn't too bad right here, but you know, then he's got the fireballs, he's got the fish, You're on vines, which you don't have much maneuverability on vines. Yeah, this is just hot garbage. I mean, it's not the worst level ever, but it's obviously it's just way too spammy, and I think it's called like thumb attack, basically saying that you have to be fast with your thumbs. I tried to get flight here, and I lose my Tanuki. I don't think there's enough room to get flight, and I'm not sure it helps anyway, because I think there's... Yeah, look at all this garbage. Look. Rockets flying at me, wrenches flying at me, lasers shooting at me, potaboos everywhere. Sometimes this jump right here is easier if you aren't large, because it's not a very big gap. Yeah, this is just too, right here especially, it's just too much. See, I'm gonna take damage here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna die. Oh no, I can get in that gap. That gap's not that easy to hit either. Here's a blooper. I can't even get that leaf because there's too much garbage going on. But if you go on this pipe, there's another leaf. It gives you at least some power-ups, but they're sometimes difficult to get, which is fine. I think that's... I just think there's too much in this level. It would be decent if he cut out a few of the projectile shooting enemies. And it just looks kind of randomy too. So it's not like, in here I missed that jump. Yeah, just not a very good level. Here's the final life. Not a very long level either, but it's just there's so much shit. So much shit in it. Just jump over these guys. I use that Kaizo block to my advantage. Probably best to wait. But I am very impatient. That also doesn't help. See, I think I do take damage here to make this jump. Yeah, or I bounce off the bullets. Then this is a mushroom, so that's easier to get than the Tanuki leaf, and then I can go in here and get the Tanuki leaf. Basically, the power-ups just help me survive longer. Keeping them is not always possible. Bomb took out the blooper for me. So I'm here with the leaf, which is good. If you just keep going fast, that helps. Enemies don't have time to spawn. And this you have to bounce off the fish to get. This is a really hard jump, actually. I wonder if people had gotten this far before, but we're at the end, so honestly, we could take some damage. It doesn't really matter. Look at the chain. There's just a random chain jump at the end too. Spike balls everywhere, flying everywhere, spikes above the goal. It's like, god dang, dude, settle the hell down. The hardest level I actually got was the next one, and I went through a couple of recording sessions with this one. I actually was gonna quit because I couldn't figure out the very ending, but then I looked closer at the program and I missed it, and there was actually a hidden block with a propeller in it, which is necessary, which I had already booted for many other reasons. Yeah, this starts off like not like a bad level. It's kind of garbage looking, but then you have a spring drop, and that's fine. You know, if it's gonna be a hard level, it's gonna be a hard level. Man, and I don't miss it. When I started re-recording, I didn't miss it once, but you have to hit every twirl absolutely perfectly, and you have to do the spring drop absolutely perfectly. So it's like, yeah, it's too much, you know. Give me a little bit of leeway, for God's sakes. That's okay though. I mean, that doesn't deserve a boo just for that. This part is really garbage looking, but this is very tough, and I do it well here, well enough anyway. Yeah, that took me a lot of practice. Honestly, by the point that I was recording this, after I found that hidden block, I had been playing this level for well over an hour, so I was well practiced, so it didn't actually take me very long. I messed that up. You don't want to catch that claw on the right, that'll kill you. Here, this bomb surf is quite difficult, actually, because you have to know when to pop off of it, or you're going to blow up. Yeah, you want to ride it very close to the bottom. Here, this is the final life, which, for as long and painful as this level was, I don't have a lot of recording of them, which is good because editing is difficult. When you have like an hour-long video, it's very hard to edit. Jump right through the door. You have to be perfect. Full jump, and you get up there. You can actually jump too early out of that door too, which is terrible. So you have to wait like a 1/10 of a second before you jump, and then you're good. You just don't want to get stuck on these, and I got stuck there. You want to get stuck as little as possible. If you still have the star when you hit that wall, that's perfect. If you run out of star before you hit that wall, you obviously are going to die. Hard to stop in the middle. This part is not super hard, but I did die a couple of times. I swing too high. This is kind of blind, and look, he has arrows in the wrong spot. Here, after this is where the, I was actually, like, I kind of rebuilt this a little bit in the maker mode. Taking damage is fine here because we're gonna be forced to take damage. One of my favorite things about this level is after this pipe, the flag. Man, does he ever make this easy? 2 gaps. That's simple. If it were 1 gap, you could do it, but it would actually be difficult. I'm surprised with all the difficult shit that he put in there, he didn't make that more difficult. But yeah, that level was crap. And why would you hide that block? Why? Why are you a jerk? He didn't. I guess he just didn't want anyone to clear it. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Have a nice day. Like, comment, subscribe, please.